Alright guys, today we are going to be discussing the 5 games that I'm personally most excited for here in February. We're off to a good start to the year. January's been pretty quiet, but February, March, April, I think that things are going to start heating up here now. We got some big games coming out in February and some games that I'm really looking forward to. Sports games, RPGs, oh my goodness, even Indy's excited about the games. But yeah, we're going to start with probably the one that I'm personally most excited for in terms of story games at least. We have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, I loved the first game. I know it was like a little bit, I feel like it was a little bit mixed. Most people that played it loved it. I feel like there was a little bit of controversy around this game for some reason, but Kingdom Come Deliverance was great, and it looks like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has taken everything from Kingdom Come Deliverance and just added to it and made it better, and we're taking Henry on an even bigger, better adventure here. A thrilling story driven action RPG with a rich open world set in 15th century medieval Europe. Experience the ultimate medieval adventure through the eyes of young Henry as you embark on a journey of epic proportions. And yeah, for some reason, like from the trailers that I've seen for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 so far, I just get Witcher vibes. But obviously it's more grounded and realistic than Witcher, but just from the world and the story and stuff like that. And I absolutely love The Witcher, so I am ready for that. But yeah, we're heading to 15th century medieval Europe. We're back with Henry, of course, who is a great character. There'll be love interests. There'll be hand-to-hand combat. The first-person hand-to-hand combat with the swords, the sword combat, looks absolutely incredible in the trailers as well. Something that I'm really excited about. Of course, your choices matter in this world a great deal as well. But yeah, the clash of steel as you engage in visceral combat and thrilling real-time battles is how they put it on Steam here, and that is very true. On foot, horse, or by stealth, you can specialize in elegant sword mastery, brutal blunt weapons, or deadly ranged attacks, so you can actually choose between those 3 different types. I'm sure there maybe will be more as well, but yeah, there's going to be bustling city streets to lush forests, and of course the open world, the open medieval Europe world is going to be an unforgettable adventure filled with action, thrill, and wonder. And yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 coming February 4th. On PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, I think. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one, and I think a lot of people are playing it already, actually. Like, a lot of creators have codes to it already. I asked, but I haven't heard anything back, of course. The Hound channel is not nearly as big as some of the channels that have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 already. I can't speak English even. But anyway, guys, let's jump in and talk about the next game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let me know if you're in or out on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because I am very much excited about it. Next game we're going to talk about here is Tomb Raider 4 to 6 Remastered Collection. So, as you know, last year I got deep into the weeds of Tomb Raider. I played Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered. It was my first time playing those games. I then went on and played the rebooted Tomb Raider trilogy again for a second time, and then I played Tomb Raider Legend, Tomb Raider Anniversary, and now I'm taking a little bit of a break from Tomb Raider because I know that this is coming, and I need to mentally prepare myself for the rage that I'm gonna face with these Tomb Raider games. So this trilogy includes Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation, Tomb Raider Chronicles, Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, and yeah, I've never played any of these 3 games, so I'm very excited to jump back into the world of Tomb Raider. I really did have a great time playing all these games and playing through them, and that people seem to love it as well. Like, people seem to love watching me play through these, and I'm sure they'll do maybe Legend, Anniversary, and what's the other one, Underworld, after this as well, if this one is as successful as the Tomb Raider 1 to 3 collection, which I'm sure that it will be. I'm very excited for Tomb Raider. Don't have too much to say about this because I don't know too much about the games, really. I'm kind of going in blind like I did with the collection, but very much looking forward to it regardless. So yeah, that'll be 14th of February. I'm doing this in order of release dates, by the way. Kingdom Come Deliverance, 4th of February. Tomb Raider, 14th of February. Next game we're talking about, Avowed, is coming out on the 18th of February. I'm not doing it in order of like which games I'm most excited about or whatever. It's just in release date order. So Avowed is obviously a first-person fantasy RPG from Obsidian Entertainment. Now, I've kind of had a little bit of a mixed reaction to Avowed so far. Like, when it first got revealed, I was like, okay, that looks cool. And then the next trailer came out, I was like, oh, I don't know. And then some more work to it, it seems like, and then it started looking better again. So I'm really curious on this game. I'm not fully sold on it yet, but I am very curious on this game, and it's coming out February 18th. I think you can get 5 days early access with the premium edition as well. But yeah, it's it's really exciting. I'll read a little excerpt from the Steam page here so you guys can get a better idea of what this game is about. So it says, welcome to the Living Lands, a mysterious island filled with adventure and danger, set in the fictional world of Eora that was first introduced to players in the Pillars of Eternity franchise. Avowed is a first-person fantasy action RPG from the award-winning team at Obsidian Entertainment. You are the envoy of Adir, a distant land sent to investigate rumors of a spreading plague throughout the Living Lands, an island full of mysteries and secrets, danger and adventure, and choices and consequences, and untamed wilderness. You discover a personal connection to the Living Land and an ancient secret that threatens to destroy everything. Can you save this unknown frontier and your soul from the forces threatening to tear them asunder? The weird and wonderful Living Lands is a place that feels foreign yet somewhat intrinsic to you, as it feels the island itself calling out to you for help. Explore an island home to many different environments and landscapes, each with their own unique ecosystem. So we can know what to expect with Avowed, because obviously Obsidian Entertainments have made similar games in the past, and yeah, I do like the idea of it. I like the look of it. Whether it's going to actually deliver is another story. Now this of course will be on Game Pass as well, so I'm definitely going to try it regardless. I'll see what the reviews are like, but I'm going to try it for myself, and let me know if you're in or out on Avowed. So so far these three games, I'm excited to check out all of them. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 would be the one I'm most excited about, because I have a feeling that I know that's going to be good. Tomb Raider is what it is, you know. Tomb Raider is what it is. I think those games are going to be great, and they're going to make me rage. They're going to make me feel joy. And then Avowed here, is the one that I'm kind of a little bit more unsure on, but definitely excited to check it out. Next up on the list is Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. This is coming out on the 20th of February, and yeah, I'm really excited about this one. So I love the Yakuza games. I've played through Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, both the Judgment games, Like a Dragon Gaiden. I need to get back and play a few more of the earlier Yakuza games, like Yakuza 2 Kiwami, Yakuza 3. I haven't played Yakuza 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and I know that people love 6 and people love 2, so I'll have to get back and check those out as well. But all of the more recent ones I've played, and I did really enjoy Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, so for them to be pumping these games out so frequently, I think is super impressive. This one looks like it's probably like the nuttiest one yet. Obviously, Yakuza has got nuttier and nuttier with Ichiban instead of Kiryu. Kiryu is a much more serious, grounded character, I feel like. Obviously, the Yakuza world was always wacky and wild, but I feel like they really leaned into that with Ichiban and the Like a Dragon series, and then they're going even more so because they're bringing back Goro Majima. Obviously, Majima was in the earlier games as well. He was in 0, and he was a wacky character then, but it looks like they're going over the top with this one. And it even says it here on the Steam page. It says, embark on an over-the-top modern-day pirate adventure with an ex-Yakuza, now pirate captain, and his crew. Engage in exhilarating combat on land and the sea in the hunt for lost memories and treasure. So I will say, I'm not like the biggest fan of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and it seems like this is taking a lot of that and kind of the ship combat and stuff. I've never really been into like ship combat in games for some reason. I just could never get into it that much. But with how wacky and weird this one is, I'm willing to give it a try for sure. So a new legend begins as you step into the steel-toe boots of Goro Majima, a man who has lost his memory and reinvents himself as a pirate on the open sea. So he is actually an ex-Yakuza, as we know. He finds himself shipwrecked on a remote island in the Pacific, unable to remember even his own name. He sets sail in search of clues to his lost memories, accompanied by a boy named Noah who saved his life. Before long, they're caught up in a conflict between cutthroat criminals, modern-day pirates, and other scoundrels over a legendary treasure. So I'm really interested to see how the other Yakuza games play into this one, what characters we see from the other games as well. I feel like it would be cool if there was a little bit of crossover there. It might just be its complete separate own adventure, but I feel like they're definitely going to have some level of crossover here. The Yakuza games like to do that, like they did with Like a Dragon Gaiden and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and Like a Dragon, of course. They all had that little crossover with Kiryu and the crossover with the normal Yakuza versus Hawaii and stuff like that. I do think it was done really well, and this is a game that I'm definitely on board for. I'm definitely on board to check it out. Now, these games are usually really long. I'm hoping this is more of a little bit of a contained one compared to like Infinite Infinite Wealth where it was like 80 plus hours, but if it has all the goodness of the mini games and stuff like that, I'm sure I'll spend quite a few hours in those mini games as well, because they're just so good. I wonder if we're gonna be involved in the island as well. Dondonko Island will be involved in this in some way, seeing as we're on the plane or whatever. But there is a bit more information here on the Steam page as well if you want to have a look at it. It's basically about the combat and the ship and stuff like that. But basically, yes, we will be riding the open sea and getting into big brawls and stuff like that on the boat. You'll see in the gameplay that I have on the screen anyway. But let's move on to the final game for the month, which is a sports game, and it's PGA Tour 2K25. If you know me from the Apex Sound channel, you will know I'm a big golf fan, and I am really excited about PGA Tour 2K25, of course. It's coming out February 28th, February 21st if you get the early access edition, the legend edition, or whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm really buzzing for this one. That they've only, as of now, revealed the announcement trailer, and they gave us some information and stuff like that, and it really does look like it's much improved on 2K23. They took a 2.5-year break after 2K23, and it really looks like it's paying off, because the trailer alone, like the character models, the courses, they all look a lot better. I posted a few screenshots and stuff on my Twitter page as well if you want to check them out, but the game overall I definitely think looks a lot better, and looking forward to seeing what improvements they've made in other areas that we don't know about yet, like the career mode, and the societies are going to be crossplay now, but I wonder if there'll be any additions aside from that. What they're going to do with maybe ranked play or scrambles and stuff like that. There's just so much questions to be answered. The designer as well seems like it's going to be much improved. So a lot of good information I'm hearing, and I'm kind of excited to try it for myself and just get hands-on, and hopefully I will soon. I'll let you guys know if I do, but yeah, hopefully we'll get hands-on and we'll know more about the game soon. But yeah, this game's coming February 28th, like I said, and looking forward to it. It should be a romp of a time. But 2K25, it's coming out February 28th. Yeah, I guess so far the only thing I'm disappointed with 2K25 is it does seem like the roster is really thin, at least for pros. There's only 11 pros, which is less than there was in 2K23, and courses wise as well. The only additions since 2K23 are the 3 major courses that they're adding in. There's no extra additions course wise, but which is a bit disappointing, but official courses at least. But the designer will make up for that. I spend most of my time playing the bloody fantasy courses anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But for career mode's sake, I would have liked to see a little bit more variety there. But yeah, overall, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the ball sleeve things isn't too extreme, or the currencies or whatever. We'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. These are the 5 games that I'm most excited for. There's a couple of other games coming out as well that are big games technically, but that I'm not personally excited for, like Civilization and the Lost Bloom Records game. I think that's from the developers of Life is Strange, or at least it kind of seems similar vibes to that. I think it's just a little bit too much on the edgy, cringy side for me. Like Life is Strange, I tolerated, but it was on that level. But the further on they went with the other games and stuff, I think it just went too far in that direction for me. I mean, each to their own. If you're into that thing, check out Lost Bloom. It looks like it could be an interesting one. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll maybe watch a little bit of gameplay, but I'm not convinced on it, considering the route they've kind of gone down since. But anyway, I'm very much looking forward to the 5 games that I mentioned, and I'm sure there will be many more games to come this year. 2025 is looking up, my friends. Can't wait for all the great games we're going to play here on the Hound channel. So make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Apologies that there hasn't been as many videos here on this channel recently, by the way. I've just been busy with the Hound Reacts and the Apex Hound channel, and there hasn't really been that much to play here, honestly. I've been playing EAFC, the career mode or whatever, and I finished Indiana Jones, and I've just been kind of waiting. I checked out Dynasty Warriors, but not something I want to do a full series on, so I'm just kind of waiting now for all the games coming in February. I want to do a full series on Kingdom Come. I want to do a full series on Tomb Raider, and I'll have so many games to play in February. But right now in January, it's kind of a little bit of a dry month, so I just said, you know what, I'll focus on the other stuff, and we'll go from there. But thanks for watching. See you next time. It's been a pleasure to serve you all, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.